Hey guys, Andrea. So this video is going to be Ask Crows in Beauty number 2. You guys know I answer 7 questions once every other week, which you guys send to annabear1645@yahoo.com, or questions that you guys leave down below on my previous Ask Crows in Beauty questions, or right now down below. I'm going to be answering 7 questions, so let's answer the questions. Number 1, why was your username Anna5522 and how did you change it? In 2009, I wanted to comment real quick on this Google thing. I wanted to just make a fake name so I could just comment real quick. I created Anna5522 really quick. It was nothing major. I just made up a fake name. I forgot the password. It really didn't matter. It was just a one-time thing. And in 2011, that's when I moved to a new state, and YouTube was better for me to make friends than Facebook. Yes, it was. Even though I do have more friends on Facebook, I think. But YouTube was like, you can actually see the person, videos, actually see that person and like see how they are. I don't know, I think that's pretty cool. And I'm a very easy person to deal with, so I really like that. And I like talking to people and everything. So when I decided to make my own account in 2011, they said I already have an account, which I didn't get. I didn't know YouTube and Google was connected. They showed me my email address, which I was like, what? How do they have my email address? Because I forgot. And I clicked forgot password. They sent my password to my email address, and I was like, whoa, I had a YouTube since 2009, which is pretty crazy because I didn't. So that's how I had my name, Anna5522. And 2 months ago, this thing kept popping up saying you can use your first and last name, which is a name that you sign up with when you create a Google account, as your username, which was pretty cool. I was like, yeah, that's how I went to change my first and last name so I can put the username of my dreams. And I created a fake YouTube account. I just created it real quick just to show you guys step by step how I did it. I am on youtube.com. I created fake names so you guys can understand how I did it, which is Marilia XOXO. I click right there and I go on settings. I'm sorry, my camera's really not focusing on it right now, but you can kind of see. And then I go kind of lower. I click advanced. Well, I clicked. And then it's right there. Begin using my full name on YouTube. Do you see right there? Yes, right there. And then you click the last one. And of course, they show you going from Marilia XOXO to Marilia Barbosa, which is the YouTube name that you picked when you signed up for YouTube, which is like your first and last name, basically. Now you pick your first and last name. So you click I don't want to use my full name, or preview, which shows you that's going to change your username to your first and last name. So update my name, and then it's going to say working. Oh, and he did it. Okay, so now when I go right here, it says Marilia Barbosa instead of Marilia XOXO. So I'm going to go to Google. How do I go to Google now? As you can see right here, when you click the little button on the side, it changed. It shows you 2 things now. So Google account and YouTube, because you connected your first and last name from Google, because you know that's how you sign in. And then you go to profile right here on Google. I clicked and you're waiting. And it takes you to the Google profile. As you can see, Maria Barbosa right there. And then you want to edit, right? You click edit profile right there. Okay, now you gotta wait. You get to edit it, okay? It shows like click on the parts of your profile you want to edit. So you click on your name, which is your first and last name. Right here, instead of, I had Anna5522, right? So I just put Crows and Beauty on my first name and by Andrea on my last name. You guys get it? So if I put Marilia Barbosa, which is a fake name that I made up, Curiosity by Marilia. So now you guys know it's just that easy. Marilia. Come on. Marilia. Curiosity by Marilia. Okay, and I save. And it's going to take a while. Change your name. Change name. It's going to take a while to showing everything. So, okay, I cannot put by Maria separated, so I got to put it together. Sorry. So, save. Okay, it's done. Curiosity by Marilia. Now I'm gonna go. Of course, you gotta have that. Now instead of a username, gotta have that separation in the middle because you're using your first and last name. I'm gonna go to YouTube.com. Back to my profile. I see my uploads and everything right there. It shows. Let me see what it shows. It shows right there. Curiosity by Marilia. See? Everything changed. I'm using my YouTube first and last name as my username. And of course, if you want to go back, you can always go back. Just go to YouTube settings now. Because of course right there just changed. Come on. And you just go on revert to username. Just in case you want to go back. Yes guys, that's how I changed my name. By the way, I just wanted to tell you guys something real quick. Be careful. Make sure you do know what you wanted to change it to. Even though you can always go back to your username from before. But it locks you once, like, depends on how many times you changed it. I changed it probably 3 times. When I put Curls and Beauty by Andrea, I was like, no, forget it. I want Hair and Beauty by Andrea because my tips are not only for curly hair girls. Most of them are for go both ways, and hair in general and my hairstyles and stuff like that. So I tried to change it. It didn't let me. It said the next time I can change it would be in like 2 years. So make sure you know what you're like, what name you want, and like get it right on the first time. Because I'm not even sure it was 3 times that I changed. I'm not even sure. Probably it was 3 times, the least that I can remember that I changed until they told me I cannot change it anymore. So I was stuck with Curls and Beauty by Andrea. So make sure you know what you want before you change it. Number 2, how do you take care of your curly hair in the winter? Okay, my hair, I love my curls during the winter. I don't like my curly hair during the summertime. I don't know, it's because I worked full time. I didn't have time to put moisture into my hair. That's why my hair looked very, very dry during the summer. But I really, really like my hair during the winter time or cold times. I think the cold tames my curls, making it look very, very shiny and in place. So, I don't know. I just love my curls during the winter. Everybody on YouTube kept saying they like to put their hair away during the winter and take it out during the summer. I'm opposite. I love to take my hair out during the winter and put it away during the summer. So how do I take care of it? Moisture. Moisture, moisture, moisture. The same way I take care of it during all year long anyways. I always put moisture into my hair. I used to do it once a week. Now I do it twice. My treatments that I do. But that's my answer. Moisture, moisture, moisture. Okay, number 3. Why do you always focus on your ends? You guys know every time I do a hair treatment, I focus on my ends. When your ends look healthy and shiny, your overall hair is going to look healthy and shiny. When you do have split ends, which you do have to get rid of if you do, the split ends kind of move up the hair shaft and making your hair look like it's not growing, even though it is growing, which is not cute. So you always have to make sure you put more care into your ends and treat it like a baby, because, not literally like a baby, but you know what I mean. Like more care towards the ends, because they are the oldest part of your hair. They are the oldest. Like for me, for example, when I apply my products or my anything, I always focus on ends because my hair is covered. My scalp produces, well, the scalp produces natural oils. Every scalp, not only mine, they produce natural oils, so my scalp is covered. But my ends, they're not. They're like the oldest part. They need the more care. So that's why I always focus on my ends, because they're shiny. My overall hair looks better. If I'm putting 40% right here, I'm putting 100 right here. It's just, I just always have to focus on my ends. It's just the oldest part of your hair. It needs more care. Right, number 4, do you wrap your hair every night? Yes, I wrap my hair every single night. I know I was going to get a satin pillowcase, but I didn't get to it. I don't even know if I'm going to, but I recommend it. I like to wrap my hair because I have a lot of hair, and I don't want my hair all over the bed when I'm like sleeping, or on my face or nothing like that. I know I could just put it back in a bun, but I like my hair out of my face when I'm sleeping. So I do use this pocket bonnet. You can find it at Target. No, at Walmart. Looks like that, and it's just a pocket bonnet. I'm going to leave a video down below, which is my braid out tutorial of how it shows how I use this. But yes, I use this, or I wrap my hair in a satin scarf. I just like to put my hair away when I'm going to bed. It's also very good for the hair, so your hair won't rub on whatever material you have on your bed. If it's not satin pillowcase, it rub and create split ends. So your hair is much, much better if it's away when you go to bed. Number 5, how do you avoid heat damage and frizz? Alright, so for heat damage, I did do a video down below. I'm going to leave it down below a while ago. But it's just moisture, 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 and exactly the amount of time in between your heat usage, okay? So of course, I straighten my hair, you guys know, but I'm going to say it again. Once every 2 months, I do that 4 times a year. Well, I did that 4 times this year. And the rest of the year, I do no heat. My 2-month period, that's the amount of time I picked for myself to have that heatless time, and it works for me. It's a very, very good distance for my hair. For you guys, it might be less time, more time, depends on how your hair is. Especially if you like a lot of different styles. Like me, I love to change up my hair, and heat's a great way to do it. Go straight, go curly, straight, stuff like that. I use a lot of heatless stuff when I want to do curls or waves or anything like that. I want my hair straight. So yeah, it's the amount of time that you put between your heat usage and also moisture, moisture, moisture. And that goes for frizz as well. Number 6. What's your favorite oil, treatment, or moisturizer? It's coconut oil. I love coconut oil. But you guys know here it tends to get used to a product and everything. So I kind of change it up. I like to change up my stuff and then go back to it. So yeah. My favorite at this moment is this jojoba. I call it jojoba oil. I've been really, really liking this. It looks like this. And inside, I'm going to take a big chunk. It's like that. It's not like Vaseline. It's way, 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 way softer. So it's nothing like Vaseline. Put my against my hair so you can see it. It does not smell like amazing, anything like that, but it's not like a crazy smell. It will just go away after it's been on your hair for a while. So number 7. Hi Andrea, this is the last question. I put a deep treatment on my hair once a week, just like you said, just like you do, and my hair is still dry. What am I doing wrong? This question I summarized. It was a long, long, long question explaining that she uses the same method I do, once a week treatment with coconut oil, and she also detangles her hair in the shower with coconut suave conditioner, and she uses Smoothie, which is by Shea Moisture, as a leave-in and everything. She tried to braid out, it didn't work. She sent me pictures, which her hair looked pretty moisturized to me, but maybe the camera is a good camera and it makes your hair shiny. Yes, that's what she said. Okay, number 1, like I said, I was using my home treatment once a week on my hair. Maybe you need it twice a week, okay? Like me, I upgraded to twice a week because my needed more moisture, so maybe that's the same thing for you. You might want to do it twice. If don't use only coconut oil as your hair treatment. You don't have to have so many. You guys know I have a lot that I go to one and then I rotate to the other one, and vice versa and stuff like that. And I use a different one every week. So make sure you have at least 3. Even if you do it like twice a week, use one this week, the other one the next week, the other one the next week, and then rotate to the other one again. So your hair won't get used to it, especially if you use protein-based treatments, because your hair is made out of protein. But you know that old saying, too much of a good thing is not always good. Protein can make your hair dry. So make sure your home treatment, they're not all protein based, because you want to balance your protein usage and not always use it. Just use it like once every 2 weeks or so. If it's not clear enough, ask down below. I will answer you. Again, number 1, maybe you need double treatment twice a week. I needed twice a week. I had to upgrade. Number 2, make sure you're changing up your home treatment. Don't always use one. And the third one, make sure your treatments are not all protein based. Make sure you're like balancing and not always using protein, and keep always going back to it, but kind of balance it, not always use the same things, because your hair kind of gets used to a product. So yeah guys, these are the answers to your questions on this section. And don't forget, if you have any questions, send them to annabero1645@yahoo.com, or leave them down below or on any of the previous Ask Girls and Beauty section. If you haven't seen number 1, check down below to see what questions I answered. And if you want to check it out, check it out. So yeah guys, thank you for watching. Bye.